Hey, hello guys, let's Dave here. Today we start playing SCP Secret Files that came out today, and it is a game that's based on a real fan-based project which contains a collection of classified documents, each document being a horrifying or mysterious story, and this collection occupied by the SCP Foundation. So the game by its nature will contain different games from different genres, but will still have a story that frames it all, where we will play Carr, the newest employee of FCP Foundation, having a really simple task that is organizing top secret files, but while doing that he will feel awkwardly and starts losing his mind. So that sounds great if you're asking me, and the promise of experiencing a bunch of games in a fairly short time is always enticing for me, so just let's go. I peeked into the first 30 seconds and there will be a text I cannot read because it'll be moving too fast, but I will read the text I can. Press any button. So this is a part that I can finally read. After seeing that there were other empty tables at the restaurant, I said to this man, "Excuse me, I don't believe I know you. Is there something I can help you with? Look, this seat's occupied. Find yourself another table." I'm gonna play the bad guy, the badass guy, so I'm gonna tell him off. Without answering my question, the man continued talking to himself. "Well, look, so here you are, you're graduating soon, and clearly you need a job, huh? Well, it just so happens that we have just a job for you." The man paused to add emphasis. "A mysterious, mysterious job. A wonderful, wonderful job." "Thank you, but I have no interest in your proposal. Mysterious and wonderful, huh? Sounds interesting." I'm still the badass guy. Writing my essay. "Do not refuse my offer in haste." He then handed me the business card. Both sides of the business card were black, with three letters printed neatly on the side. SCP. Click to open the envelope. Ooh, that was a nice hiss. Nah, that was a nice. Honorable Carl Astana, congratulations of becoming a member of SCP Foundation. The Foundation highly values your knowledge and expertise, and we firmly believe that you are the one we have been searching for. You will assume the position of Assistant Archivist in the Archive Department, Group 3. Director Aware will be your superior. Please go to the Security Office of Sector Sigma on to pick up your employee card. We look forward to working with you. Personal department of the site. Yep. It seems like it didn't really matter me playing the badass guy. I will end up being as a member of the SCP Foundation anyways.
Since the beginning of civilization, the world has been full of unknown things. Due to their existence, the balance of mankind's peaceful life has been upset. However, no matter how advanced our technology, no matter how great our scientific breakthroughs, there
This
will
looks cool.
always be anomalies that cannot be explained. We don't
Lot
know
of secrets.
or what their purpose is. These questions plague mankind and affect our daily lives.
Oh man,
Because of this,
what's that?
that we founded the SCP Foundation, an organization dedicated to containing anomalous items, individuals, and phenomena. The SCP Foundation is committed to maintaining
There's
the
so much to get to know, guys.
so that people may live free of fear, while ordinary people live in the sunlight. We
Giant.
anomalies in the shadows.
Wow.
We must prevent them from being
He has a really
exposed
small
to the
place to live.
so that people
It's
may
so
live in
cruel.
rational and ordinary worlds.
Fuck you, SCP Foundation.
Secure.
I'm
We
quit.
contain. We protect.
Hey guard, please leave that big guy in that small cage. Yes, I can move. I told your boss off, but I still ended up being here. What a badass I am. Collect. I wanna collect every cards. Looks cool so far. I hope it won't just be full of assets, you know. Because nowadays you can fairly easily put a game together with this look. Hey, I can't enter. Enter room 914. There it is. WSD to move the finger. Oh, what an adventure! Look at me. Oh, I see. I thought I had to circulate, but no, I just had to fit the pattern. Look at this. Look at this clutter. The person before me who worked here must have been a really disorganized person. Oh man. Can I sit down? Thank you. Initiating the system. Verifying everything. Yes, I agree. Welcome to the SCP Foundation. Before starting your work, please allow us to introduce to you the software used in the archive department. Let's start it. Each day, your superior will assign tasks. Training is an effective means of information sharing within the Foundation. New employees must first participate in new employee training before they may begin work. This concludes the introduction. We wish you success in your work. Thank you, guide. I have new friends. Zoe, how the mission go? Oh, they are not my friends. They are chatting with each other. I'm feeling lonely. Morning, everyone. Hi, friends. Good morning. My name is Carl Astana. You can call me Carl. I told your boss off. I graduated from MIT with a double major biology and philosophy. Welcome! Hey! Yeah, the new member! MIT, baby! Yeah! It seems MIT is not popular here. It is just me, or do I sense a hint of jealousy? Obviously, it's jealousy! They don't have a diploma from MIT. Oh man. Who's Jonathan? Seems like this Jonathan left a bad impression on you. I'm gonna still play the badass guy. Wanna be badass. Graduated in MIT. How dangerous could dealing with paperwork possibly be? Jonathan lost his left hand because of a breach protocol. Man, they are chit-chatty people. They must be great colleagues. What should I do, boss? I'm not hurrying anywhere. I still didn't drink my coffee. Alright, I'll keep an eye on that boss. That's cool, man. That's cool. No, I'm not honored. Fuck off. I didn't want to work here. System notice. The course you signed up for is about to begin. Please join the meeting in the training system.
Jason Carter is a death row inmate. In exchange for clemency, he has agreed to work with the SCP Foundation for 30 days. Upon completion of his work, he will be a free man.
But it'll be an impossible task.
Jason Carter is now D503.
I have 30 days to complete something. Day 1. Oh, I knew it. So this is our first game. It might be a horror game. It might be a lot of different games. You can never know what the game will throw at you. Oh yes. Looks cool so far. So can I take my tool? I'm so sure that I'm gonna die. I'm not even gonna survive for like 5 days. So, what is this tool?
D503 was given no clear instruction.
Thank you very much.
He must find them out for himself.
Wow. What the hell? Alright guys, and just let's drive until the gas will run out. Or might I have to pick up something? But why would they give me a task that they wouldn't say anything about? Man, this SCP Foundation is really cruel. First that big guy in that really small cage, and now this one. I have to collect 100 kilograms of gas or petrol. That's easy. No wonder I signed up for this task. I'm all for deserts. I love deserts. Especially if you can find garbage in it. Break, quit. Look at that. I'm a real collector, baby. I'm gonna collect more than 100 kilograms of garbage. Woo! Easy on your vehicle. Easy on your vehicle. No! I'm overdoing my task. Director will be so proud of me. I have to go back to my basement. Oh, it's an open world survival game. Now I see. Is it the garbage too? Should I collect this tower? Please pull down the lever to confirm incinerate. Man, it's my garbage. Why would I incinerate it? But I have to do it. I had to do it. I wonder, why is it good for? Yes.
This was D503's first day
We
of
can
work.
make the climate change faster. Come on, guys. Emit those
SCP protocol
smoke in the
mandates
air.
that D503 now undergo a psychological evaluation.
Please take the level 2 mental test. To assess your current mental state, start test. Oh yeah, I'm doing it! There you go. I did it. It was hard, for fuck's sake. Testing personnel. Today's work is complete. 30 days left. Now I eat my burger. I got hungry. That's still fine. The floor looks clean. It's totally fine by me. I will eat that shit. Now sleep, sleep.
This was the first day D503 psychological data was collected. You're probably
And everybody's
wondering,
surprised
how can this job earn freedom
how well made
for
this
a
guy
death
was.
row inmate? Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Raymond Hamm.
He's a
from
genius.
Site
He's an unkillable
Welcome to
beast,
today's
a
training
hero.
conference.
That'll be my
Today,
analysis.
I'm going to share with you a little project I've been working on called SCP-7457. The desert you saw just now is SCP-7457. D503 is a volunteer who we invited to help us learn more about this desert. Prior to the Foundation's involvement with SCP-7457, 329 people went missing in this area. As a precaution, we have introduced lockdown measures as we attempt to find the cause of these disappearances. As everyone here is new to the Foundation, it will be good for you to learn about SCP-7457. Let me explain how it works. Before we get started, are there any questions?
Dr. Hamm, I'm Will Barton, 3rd Special Squad, Site 86.
Hello, Will.
Before I came here, I thought I had a basic
You're
understanding
fired.
of the Foundation. I've heard of these anomalies.
Stupid question, you're
but only
fired.
in terms of human anomalies.
I'm just kidding.
I had no idea that SCP-7457 was a desert. How do we begin to make sense of this?
That's a good question, Will. All the unexplained phenomena we are monitoring are being labeled anomalies. Human anomalies, regional anomalies, artifact anomalies, and various other phenomena beyond our control. The work of the Foundation is to isolate these anomalies and prevent the public from, shall we say, experiencing them? Okay, next question.
Hello, Dr. Hamm. I'm Mark Harris, a research intern from Site 27. In the video, we saw D503 picking up garbage in the desert. Why did it do that? And what does this have to do with anomalies?
Okay, Mark. What I can tell you now is that everything you see is part of
Who would have thought?
SCP-7457.
But why is it part of that?
SCP anomalies can be a little difficult to understand at first. Just know that it, or they, have their own rules. Perhaps you'll understand what I mean once we finish watching the video. Okay, let's move on.
Day 8.
The first week was fairly normal. However, there was an interesting
They started to
occurrence
recognize me in
on
the
8th
desert.
day.
Little creepers didn't like I was scurrying in the desert for 8 days in a row. Never mind. I'm gonna do my duty anyways. Don't piss me off.
Let's have a look at what happened.
Let's look at it, Chief. He went out on the desert. It was night. His toe started blinking as always. He went collecting the garbage he always do. And suddenly happened nothing. Oh no! Suddenly made the 360. No! Fuck! Tell me it was scripted. Quit. My car! Freak. Yes, save yourself. If I couldn't save you, you can still save yourself. So what is this exactly? I'm gonna analyzing by doing a crash test. Okay. It's just a simple block in the middle of the desert. That's totally fine. Nothing strange about it. So I assume I will have to collect these 3 items before anything will happen. Oh, no. Don't creep me out like that. What is that? This is just an ordinary garbage. Professor, nothing happened so far. Aren't you a bit paranoid? I like the atmosphere. Hey! Not this 360 again. Alright, that was kinda Tony Hawky. That was kinda extreme if you're asking me. Such an extreme guy, dudes. So we collected the garbage and nothing happened. Well, Prof, I would give back my degree if I was the professor. Nothing happened. He totally proved that he's just a paranoid, getting older guy. Hold it.
D503 had completed his task. However, he did not realize that he had already encountered his first anomaly.
I realized it. Let me assure you, I've realized it. I even freaked out a bit. And where is my sandwich? Last time it was so difficult. I don't want to encounter more tests like this. Please select 3 pictures with triangle. Yes. Select 3 pictures that calculation results are equal to 5. Yes. I won the $1 billion. Today's verse complete. 22 days left, and I'm free, man. Damn, it's not worth it.
That night, D503's psychological data showed abnormal fluctuations.
Indeed.
Analysis tells us
I edit out all of the fluctuations though.
his dream was. Unfortunately, though, we have no way of knowing what he dreamed of that night.
Ask him. Oh. Am I going to blame him in his dream? Oh, that'll be scary. Or is it just a cutscene? There was a phone emitting red light source.
The 8th day marked a significant turning point, the start of SCP-7457's impact on D503. Are there any questions before we go on?
Hello, Dr. Hamm? I'm Spencer Jones from the Special Operations Department of Site-21.
Hello, Spencer.
It's still unclear as to why D503 needs to pick up all of this trash. If you wanted to monitor his psychological response to SCP-7457, why not just leave him out in the desert? Why assign him these tasks when there are already psychological evaluations?
Because you gotta give him a break.
Okay. Our analysis has indicated that SCP-7457 produces a new cluster of trash every 8 minutes and 37 seconds. If waste collection is not done regularly, all that trash may soon flow into our world. It is worth noting, though, that the quantity of waste created here pales in comparison to the amount produced by humans.
Yep.
However, it still has the potential to become a significant problem in the future. By assigning these tasks to D503,
It's just your clutter in your
monitor his
room.
reactions
You have to
while
clean it
also
sometimes.
containing the trash. Okay, everyone. I must emphasize that behind us is the general public, who are wholly unaware of any of this. Being meticulous and maintaining a serious attitude is essential at the SCP Foundation. Any oversight or underestimation of the enemy may result in disaster.
Thank you, Dr. Hamm. I understand.
What a
Good.
sneaky enemy.
Let's move on.
Conjuring
The
up
effects of SCP
trash on planet
7457 on
Earth
D503
in every 8
became most
seconds.
obvious on day 15 of the test. Due to the conditions that day, we were only able to track his movements after recovering data from his radar. It was definitely a bad day, perhaps the worst, even for a death row inmate.
I can't wait, bro. So I got a theory about this garbage thing in the desert, which I'm going to present you soon. So what if an alien species uses our planet as a trash can, but due to the amount of trash coming here on Earth planet, I assume that they have like 1 million planets and they try to kind of spread it to not overwhelm them. Who knows?
D503 found a radar that perfectly resembled his own.
Yes, a second radar, dude. I can two-hand my radar.
D503 didn't seem to think much of it.
No, D50 was really glad that he was able to two-hand his radar. And I got a third one soon. No, it's not that. Just let me collect my garbage. Come on, guys. We are not enemies. Can use that Earth as a garbage can. Just don't overwhelm our planet. It's okay.
Persistent adverse physiological reactions proved to be a challenge for D503. He still managed to complete his work on day 15.
With ease, baby. It was so easy.
But then he encountered an incident.
No.
A sandstorm.
Oh, it's just a sandstorm. Who gives a fuck about the sandstorm?
D503 walked in the sandstorm for a long time, but he couldn't
I'm totally fine by sandstorms. I like them. I'm here, let me in. Thank you.
503 managed to find a site just as he was beginning to grow weak with exhaustion. A site he was not familiar with.
Oh. Oh. That's not so cool though. I cannot sprint. Please, John, don't jump in my face. Everything but that. No. Oh, it's the telephone! Of course! He has been the telephone all along. Totally makes sense. Oh. Ah. Okay, it creeps me out a bit, to be honest. Is it me? That's not a lie. I told you the truth. Head first into his head. Jump into it right now. Oh, cables. He's a cable monster. I became one of them.
Have you ever experienced a call from an unknown voice?
That was me! Wait,
Approximately 13 hours later, a visibly trembling D-503 returned to Site 8. We immediately
survived.
performed a psychological evaluation.
yes. Come on, let's do it. I hate these tests. Oh no.
Major fluctuations can now be observed in D-503's physiological data. The results of the psychological evaluation were so
I could have done it, sorry.
we had to abort
There was
the
too much
mission.
fluctuation.
D-503 was able to break away from the Foundation's control. He has seen the test results
Fuck.
of other Level D personnel were analyzed at SCP-7457. That's right. None of the Level D personnel at SCP-7457 have ever been
Up
able to
me.
leave this desert.
I did it. So I became a free man. I don't want to be a telephone anymore. There's the problem, you see. Another garbage. You should have picked up more garbage. You would have survived it. Maybe the garbage summoning up to make it impossible to leave the desert,
503
because they know everyone has a vehicle and everyone would bump into them. It's very, very dark in the corners. It's not a good idea to go there.
Humans often believe that their fate is in their own hands, that all choices come from their own free will.
Definitely. If a
They
car
don't
hits me,
realize
that was
that
my
we
choice.
Humans form only a small part of this world.
Everybody knows that, right?
Out there, in the unknown world, we are as insignificant as a grain of sand in this vast desert.
In this very dark desert, I gotta say. Oh, maybe it's like an alien kind that likes to prank people through calls. And this is their mighty phone that's doing the whole, pranking calls. This is their center. You see? I told you. I unraveled this mystery. And they need human voice.
This is where D503's instincts led him.
Was it me? Just got incinerated?
Days later, experiment participant D722 found the radar that had belonged to D503. The radar was 31 miles away from the waste treatment facility. All the data we have came from this radar. People entering SCP-7457 will suffer varying degrees of psychological stress within an acute period. It manifests as a range of neurological and mental disorders, as well as severe and unexplained hallucinations. So far, not one participant has left the desert unscathed. The Foundation has tested 31 Level D personnel in an area spanning 2,267 square miles. Our testing continues. When you work for the Foundation, you will face various anomalies. Some can kill you, some may drive you crazy, and some will make you feel that living is worse than death. Let this be very clear. SCP-7457 is just a taste of what you will face in the future.
Definitely.
Before joining the Foundation,
being a phone is not so scary, or even becoming one.
Researchers, special forces, FBI agents, national security experts. Well,
you can at least pull prank on
does
people.
not care how smart you are, how accomplished you are. It doesn't matter to them how many doctorates and titles you have. You are no different.
Now I will take you seriously. That's for sure.
Remember,
whatever Dr. Hamm says
is the most important advice you will
is
receive.
the Bible.
Do not take risks. You will die. You are not as special as you think you are. If you encounter an anomaly, put your pride and curiosity aside.
Oh, shut up! Come on, go to bed.
Thing you can do. God won't protect you here.
But Dr. Hamm will.
Welcome to the Foundation, rookies. I'm Dr. Raymond Hamm, and this ends the first class of our employee induction program.
Thank you. That was nice. So basically, this will be, then we can anticipate little stories we can go through, each one with different genres, and it gets me excited. But I still have to evaluate Dr. Hamm. Well, I'm still a badass member, so course was awful. He is not qualified, man, anything but qualified. And all in all, it was awful. So yeah, I'm sorry, doctor, but I'm gonna be a problematic student. For this episode, I wouldn't go further. And anyways, I will have one story per episode. We will continue in the next one. I don't know what story we will get, but I'm excited about that. I hope you enjoyed this episode and see you next time. Bye.